Hello, everybody. Welcome to Project Zomboid. So, where to start? This is not my first character. This is my third character. The first character that I played with, he spawned here in this little house, and he did great. He did great. He cleaned out all this area here. I really did like this little hut that was in the kind of the middle of nowhere. It had a pistol in it. It had a 1911, which is a pistol that I have at my house. So this guy was pretty legit. He was awesome. He got bit or scratched by somebody in this area, and he kept getting sick, and he wasn't feeling well, and he felt that something was wrong, and he had this, like, I think it was on his neck, and I kept changing the bandage, and every time I'd take the bandage off, it would just bleed and bleed and bleed. And then he turned into a zombie. So I thought that if you got bit and you were going to be a zombie, you died immediately. But apparently this is the normal game. This is not sandbox. This is just normal. Apparently that when you die slowly. Then when I spawned with my second character, I thought I had to start all over again, right? Like I thought I had to start completely over again with a new character. But you don't. You get to go back into the same world. So it's like, cool. So I spawned down here, and I just ran. All the way back up here to get back into this house, because that's where the guy turned into a zombie. My first character, that's where he turned into a zombie. I killed him. I started to pick up where he left off, and then I got bit, like, right here. And instead of doing the whole, like, oh, I'll fight it for 3 or 4 days, I just let the zombies eat me. And then I spawned down here. Actually, I spawned in this house. And I let the computer do randomize on this character. And the computer, he gave me obese, and unfit. And then it gave me eagle eyes and a fast reader. I picked up cat's eyes because I had like 2 points left over. And then I was a burglar by trade. So my skills, I had nimble, sneaking, and light-footed on the second level. Fitness was at 1. Strength was all the way up here. Then I had nothing in carpentry, nothing in long knives, and nothing in aiming. What time is it? Oh, it's just after midnight. My guy's fine. And I was like, this guy, Harvey, I was like, Harvey is not going to survive. Like, he is going to die, and it's going to be rough. Harvey is a friggin', like, this guy wants to live. I mean, we have done great. We have done great work, Harvey and I. We have cleaned all this area. We have cleaned most of this area. There's a couple of stragglers up here. We've gone up to this clinic. We've raided it. I didn't even realize I was so close to that starting out house. I should have went and visited, but I didn't. Oh yeah. The big deal. I cleaned out all this area. I cleaned up here. I went to the church. This right here is a little church. And in the parking lot, I found a key. To a van, to a newspaper delivery van. And then there was a little bit of, there's 2 cars that are wrecked here. I found a gas can somewhere. And one of those cars actually had quite a bit of gasoline in it. So I walked over, picked up the gasoline, brought it to my newspaper van, drove the newspaper I was very, very, very scared because I had to drive all the way down here, and then I drove all the way back home. But I have the newspaper van, and then I just started cleaning out this area down into here, cleaned all this up. I saw the generator area, and I really, 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 really wanted to get into the generator area, the warehouse, I think it's called, because I wanted a generator for the house because the power went out. The water is also out. That's the only bad thing about starting in the same world, is that the power and the electricity, if this guy dies, if Harvey dies, the power and electricity, they're already out. The power and the water are already out. But I got down here, and this is where the game just smiled. Just smiled. This house here had a Magnum 44 revolver with about 38 rounds of ammunition, okay? Got over here, double-barreled shotgun with 24 rounds of ammunition. Okay, and that just opened everything up. I killed everybody over here, killed everybody over here, killed out the rusty rifle. The gas station is kind of clean, not 100% clean. This area down through here, like all of this, relatively safe, as safe as it can be, right, in the daytime. But man, that shotgun and the Magnum, those are fun. The shotgun only has 2 more rounds in it, and the shotgun, I know you can't see anything because it's midnight, and like I said, the power is out. I have a generator, but I don't run the generator that often. But the shotgun, I have it in here on this. Yeah, there's a double-barreled shotgun, and it has two shotguns in it. As you can see, like, looting has been fantastic. Like, we have done very well. It's just, I can't tell you how happy I'm the type of person that gets super duper nervous playing new games, especially games like this, because, and look, I really did not like the developers. I really don't like the attitude of, like, you are going to die, like, you can't win. Like, I don't like rogue life games. I think that they're immature, right? That's just me. But like, I didn't really want to spend money on this, even though I watch people play it, and I love the stories that people come up with their characters. I just didn't want to play it. I finally broke down and bought it, and just, man, I'm having a great time. I go into the homes, I go up to the counter, I grab all the canned foods. Am I bored? Oh, look at that. My guy's getting bored. Watch this, right? So I thought this was dumb. I thought this was, like, really, really dumb, because this dude is living in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and literally he's been up for like 3 hours and he's getting bored, right? Like you should be happy to be alive. The house you're in is covered in blood, and you had to pull corpses out the front door, and this guy's like, but I'm bored. It doesn't work that way, you know. But maybe it's because he's alone. But anyway, all you do is, when you find the books and the crossword magazines and the newspapers, you just put them in your backpack. Okay, you bring them home, you put them on a shelf. He gets bored, you read one, and you're done. I have some CDs here, and over here on this shelf is my CD player. This is a shelf of everything that I've already read. So the carpentry, the electrician, the farming, the fishing, how to use generators, automotive manuals, all this stuff I've already read it. But my CD player is over here, so I can listen to a CD if I want. My guy is also a little hungry, he's a little peckish. I'm going to wait till he gets more hungry than he is right now. Is his backpack on? His backpack is on, so something that we have to do every day. And I'm really sorry I didn't bring you guys with me for the entire game, for the entire thing. But sometimes I like to play a game without you guys around, just because it helps me relax and I don't have to talk to anybody. And I really regret doing that, because this game has been very fun. Learning this game has been very fun. All the things that I thought were, like, kind of inappropriate and stupid and asinine, I can't imagine the game without them. Let's just say that. I just can't imagine the game at this point without them being in it. They did a good job, and I was wrong. But yeah, we're trying to get our fitness levels up. So we've been doing the burpees. Yeah, we're exhausting ourselves. Come on, bud. You got to do it for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. A couple of more. You got this. You got it. Oh, you're overheated, and you're done. There you go. Oh, don't investigate the area. No, thank you. Just sit on the ground there. Oh. So he's got to do his burpees every day. Like, we're getting a I think a health boost from it, because we do it regularly, or we're starting to do it regularly. It doesn't tell me here, I don't think. Will drain endurance a lot. Exercise fatigue will be felt on legs, reducing movement speed. Exercise fatigue will be felt on the arms, reducing combat capability. Yeah. So, but I really wish it'd kind of tell me what regularity does. But anyway, we got to get up to 3,000. We're at 1,300, so we're not halfway there yet. There is a fitness machine that I want to get from the warehouse. There's two of them. I want to bring one of them here, and I'm going to rip up. I'm going to rip up the dining room table and the chairs. You can't sit down. I'm sure I could put the bags and stuff on the dining room table, but I also need carpentry experience. I haven't done it yet because I can't find the volume 2. Like, there's different volumes. The first volume gives you an experience boost for the first and second, and then volume 2 gives you a boost for 3 and 4. And I'd like to get volume 2 and boost my way through that. I could just do it. I have a bunch of saws and hammers, and I could just go around to different houses. And for the most part, I've gone to different houses and I've just cleaned out everything. I've disassembled, and that disassembling stuff gets your skill level up, right? Let's see, is he hungry now? He's still just peckish. He is. I have a beach towel some here to dry off with, but I can't. I don't know where I put it. I told myself if I found it, I'd bring it upstairs and put it in the bathroom. But yeah, this game has been fun. If you don't know anything about Project Zomboid, basically what happens is your character wakes up. You're in a gigantic map. Like when I brought this map at the beginning, right? And you were like, oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty big. That's just one little town and a humongous map. Like all of these houses you can go into. Like there's loot in all of these houses, and there are zombies in all of those areas, right? Like it's not it's a rough game. It's a rough game. Oh, not the bathroom. The only water I have left in the house is up here. So if I want a drink, and he wanted a little bit of a drink, like that's, if you look at, it'll say water 9 out of 20. When the water is on, it'll say like unlimited, right? Like it'll tell you how much you're going to take, but oh no, I think it just says unlimited. And those were good times. Those were good times. My carpentry, if I can get my carpentry up to where I want it. Am I bored again? Getting bored again. If I can get my carpentry up to where I want it, I can make rain barrels. And if I can get the rain barrels onto the roof, then I can plumb the rain barrel into the house so that when it rains, the rain barrel will fill up, and then I can go to the shower and I can wash my clothes and I can wash myself, and it'll tell me, it'll be like, oh, the rain barrel has like, are we hungry now? We're hungry now. It'll say like, oh, you have like 50 water in the rain barrel, right? So you go to cooking, and it took me forever to find an empty bowl. I'm so sorry that I'm doing this information dump onto you. You should have been here the entire time. It was my fault. I should have been recording and I wasn't. I'm making this recording now just because I'm so excited that I really want you to be here from here on in. But it took me forever to find this bowl. Some of the stuff is weird, like it wants me to make a salad with peanuts and pickles. It'll tell me what I can add to the salad to make it more yummy. I typically do the oatmeal because the oatmeal is considered cooked, right? And then here, if I can go find the bowl of oatmeal, I can say add random sugar, and I have brown sugar. So now we've added brown sugar to the bowl of oatmeal, and we'll also add jam. Oh, that's really loud for you guys. Hold on here. Let me go to the, so sorry. I probably destroyed your ears. We'll do that, and we'll do that. And we'll kind of see how that goes. Anyway, we go here and then we eat it. We're going to eat all of it. But it took me forever to find an empty bowl. You have to have an empty bowl to do some of these recipes. And in all the houses I went to, everywhere I looked, just no empty bowl. The way the loot system works, this is the stuff that you're carrying. This is the stuff that you have pretty much on your person, that you're carrying like in your hands. So he's holding on to the Magnum, the 5. I've shot a lot of the rounds, so we don't have a lot of rounds left. And then he has a machete. Okay, I thought I heard something. Yeah, but this like the stuff that he's holding. He has a key ring with a couple of keys on it, and then he has the fanny pack that I just put on. I have an eraser and a pencil, a hand torch, and a lighter in the fanny pack. Um, It'd be cool if I could put the rounds in there, but I don't think they'll fit. Will all the rounds fit? Oh, cool. So now I'm gonna put the remaining bullets I have for the Magnum into the fanny pack. There's holsters in the game, and you can clip the holster onto a belt, and you can put the revolver into a holster, and then you can just hit like 1, 2, and 3 to bring it up, which I think would be so cool. But yeah. I've been using the machete a lot, but I watched a guy last night, and he was really big on the crowbar. He was like, if you have a crowbar, use a crowbar to clean out a big swath of zombies. And I think I have a crowbar somewhere. I had this spiked baseball bat that I saw someone else use, and it was good. It just breaks like super fast. I bought this. I didn't buy. I found this mop and this cleaning liquid, and I think I have a bucket in here somewhere, and I'm trying to figure out how to clean up all the, like it won't let me clean. I think if I have that stuff on in my backpack or something, or on my persons, it might let me clean. Look at that. Look at that. He's peckish. He's peckish. He had a delicious bowl of oatmeal, and now he's peckish. Here, have some gummy worms. I'm gonna eat the dang dog food by accident one day. You just watch. You just watch. There we go. Have some gummy worms. Yeah, I don't see my crowbar in here. I guess it's outside in the truck. It's about 6:30 in the morning. We've been up for about 6 hours. I have a plan. You guys, you just don't even know. You just don't even know. I got a plan to do some stuff here. We're gonna open the curtains. Oh, it's a foggy day. Okay, all right. We're not gonna go outside. There we go. We're not gonna go outside just yet. It's foggy, and that's spooky to me. I really. There's just so many things. There's so many things you have to do. So many things you have to do. I want to create a escape rope off the back of the house here, and I've tried doing it a handful of times, and it's never really worked for me, and I'm not 100% sure why. I actually have a rope. See it right there? I'll put it in my hands. The undead, the zombies, they can't climb the rope. Right, and I don't have survivors turned on, I don't think. So I don't think there are good guys or bad guys left. Oh, don't do that. I just opened the window. Gotta slow down. If I'd have held E, he would have opened that window and jumped through it and broken his legs, and that would have been unfun. See, every time I try to do this, it'll say things like close the window, climb through it, close the curtains, remove the curtains, walk to it, sit on the ground, investigate, dismantle. I have the rope in my hand, and I just want to make an escape rope. And every time I've seen this, people are like, oh, you just got to right click on it and tell them to do it. Shift and left click. All right, we're going to close the window. I'm going to hold down shift and left. Oh my goodness, you can just shift and left click to close one. Okay, we're going to put the rope back. I tried doing it through like some of these other windows, but if you look on the side of the house, it's kind of hard to see. There's an overhang. So I thought the overhang was messing it up. But when I went out there to get the generator yesterday, I noticed that there was no overhang on the back of the house. So I was like, okay, I'll just do the rope from there. But yeah, you can't. So we're gonna do some more burpees. We're going to do something just to pass the time. Yeah, we'll just do 10 minutes. We're going to have to go fight here soon. Not soon. Okay, so here it is. I know I've rambled on a lot. I know it's been a huge information dump, and I'm so sorry. So where are we at right now? We have the generator. We know how to use the generator. We've hooked the generator up to the house, and we've turned it on, but we didn't do it fast enough. So we don't have a lot of food that needs refrigerating, but there's a couple of things that we do need. We can do a compost. We can do a compost bin outside next to the garden. And we can do that just to kind of like while away the time. Because I don't want to, for whatever reason, this guy, like I've tried so many times to reset. Maybe it's because he's a burglar, but I've tried so many times to get him to reset his stinking, do I have a hammer in here? I don't. So we'll do a hammer. I've tried so many times to get him to reset his stinking sleep cycle, but I can't do it. And I think it's because he's a burglar. So he's like used to staying up at night. But this is the same problem I face every day, is that he'll wake up at like 1 a.m. and then he'll be up from 1 to 8 and then he'll sleep all the way throughout the day. And I can't get anything done because, you know, I don't want to go outside when it's dark. This game is scary. It's scary. All right. And eventually this guy is going to die. Like it's going to happen. Like I'm not saying it because I think it's funny. I just know that I'm going to screw up and it's just going to happen. We need to make not the cross, not the, I don't even know what that is. We need to make a compost bin. There's the rain collector. I really want the rain collector. That'd be great. There it is. So we need 5 planks and 4 nails. Holy moly. Oh, I found this box of nails. I was getting like 1 or 2 nails disassembling stuff, and I was like, man, I gotta really make sure that I take care of these nails. I finally opened a box of nails and got like 300 nails in it, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 5, just, you know, one to grow on. Do I have any planks here? I don't have any planks on that side. Do I have any planks on this side? I have a plank. I need to have 4 planks. Okay, so in my backpack, I usually keep a bunch of tools in my backpack, but I recently took a lot of stuff out because I keep it in the truck now. So there's a hammer and there's a saw. I want the wood axe. The start of that song starts off with a boom, 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 and I always think it's someone hitting a door. Like I always think somebody is like hitting a door, trying to open a door, and it always terrifies me. So always for a moment at the beginning of that song, I'm always like, and then it continues on. Okay, I don't know where I put the wood axe. I think it's outside in the car. I have 2 of them. I thought I brought 1 in. It's outside in the car. My guy's hungry again. He's peckish. He's not hungry. All right. We're going to go outside. Do I have something I can put in my hands as a weapon? Put the water bottle back. The fanny pack. Put it on my back. Thank you. And then the machete primary. Here we go. See how you can't see anything? Oh. Oh. Scary, scary, scary. Okay. Probably shouldn't be doing this. I don't need the wood axe right now. There is the crowbar. I need planks, and to get planks, I'm going to need logs, and I came over here and I chopped down like little bitty baby trees. So I know that there's like a handful of logs over here. Like there's some right there. There's 2. Put those in my backpack. Everything, like transferring stuff, takes time, right? And the reason why he only put 1 in this backpack is because he's already full, right? So what you do is like you come over here, and then like the log, how do you do it? You right click and you hit like place it. So you put like a log there, right? Take it out of his backpack. He'll place the log there. And then we'll cut that log up with the saw and we'll cut it up into planks. We're just going to move it over here because it's a little bit safer over here next to the house than it is out here. Like a zombie could be walking around and I wouldn't even know. I can't see it right now. Okay, and I think you get 2 logs, or you get 2 planks per log. So that'll be 4, and we had 1 inside, so that's 5. But I think there's another log or 2 over there. Oh, I barricaded that door. I probably shouldn't have. Thinking about it now, I probably should have left that door open just so I can get in and out, like on the side of the house, easy. Terrifying. It's a terrifying game. Especially when you're doing stuff like this, because your character is kind of like... There we go. Now my character's thirsty. He does a little bit of work and he gets thirsty. That's why the exercise is so important. We got to get to that next fitness level. I don't know what unfit does. I think it's a permanent debuff, right? Like I think you permanently have... Those are just twigs. I think I permanently have a debuff. Yeah, there's some traps that I made. Okay, I moved those 2 logs away. So those 2 logs went somewhere else. I don't know where they're at. But the traps, they're not going to catch anything because they're not in the woods. But, I mean, I wanted to make the traps anyway. I wanted to put them out anyway. I have so many other things that I'm doing. That was just kind of like something just to take. This right here is a big wall, right? Like this is a big wall. It's very difficult for me to jump over it. Sometimes I fail and I fall back down. I do not think that the dead can get over this wall. And I have it on 3 sides of the house. I'd eventually love to put it on the front of the house too with a gate, but okay, so here, no, not grab them. I forget how to make planks. I think you do it over here. Carpentry. Do all. There it is. Then we'll get 3 planks out of it. 3 planks per log. Perfect. So now I have those planks. The stack encumbrance of 18. I think they'll all fit inside the backpack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 will fit. Cool. And I want to, and I have the nails on me, right? I do. So I'm gonna come over here and kind of next to the little farm that we've created, we're gonna do the compost bin. You're gonna pull everything out. Start working on it. And there she goes. Cool. Now we have the compost bin built. And we'll go and find rotten food from all the different refrigerators and we'll throw it in the compost bin and then we'll put it on the garden and that'll help us. I'll bring it with me. I have an idea. Okay. Alright, we have survived our first outing. And we're getting drowsy. Thank goodness. So we have an extra plank. We'll go ahead and we'll take another nail and we'll barricade. I've done 3 on the windows, but each one can take 4 on one side and 4 on the other. So we'll just shore up the house a little bit more. Thirsty. Drink a bottle of water. I shouldn't have 7. I don't need 7. I really can take... I can take those and I'll put them... 1, 2, 3. I'll put 4 in there. That's the only way I know how to do it. It's just to tell it to go put something in there, and then when it's moving the last one I want, just walk away, and it'll stop the deal. Okay, now we're super hungry. All right, let's open up our cooking. Sometimes it won't figure out that I have stuff to eat for some reason. Like right now, it's telling me that I don't have anything to make when I have tons of stuff to eat. Let's do a fruit cocktail. And we'll do some spaghettios. You're supposed to eat like really good food and you won't get bored. It'll help your happiness go up, but that requires having heat and for this thing not to screw up sometimes, and it does. So then I always come over here, I take my tin cans and I put it in that drawer there. I have 17 tin cans outside. I think I have like 15 down there. I'm tired, right? Yeah, drowsy. It's 12 o'clock and this guy will sleep until... Always shut the door. Like that's your last defense. If bad guys get into the house, like if zombies get in the house, like you'll hear them banging on your door. I don't know if that wakes your guy up, but that's like the last thing that you have. Gosh, that's so late at night. He sleeps the day away. It really gets under my skin. I have sleeping pills. Maybe I'll tell him to take some today. All right, now that he's woken up, guess what he's going to want to do? He's going to want to eat a bowl of beans. Yeah, eat a bowl of beans. Let him make a bowl of beans. There it is, bowl of fresh beans. You can't add anything to it, unfortunately. He just gets to eat cold beans. But he gets to eat it out of a bowl, and I think that gives him a happiness bonus than just eating it out of a can. Ooh. We'll eat a can of peaches. I want to get some more oats. The oats is the best thing, in my humble opinion. And then, because I know he's going to get hungry later, we'll let him carry some gummy worms. So he can eat some gummy worms. All right. So I've alluded to this 2 or 3 times. Finally, I think I'm ready to tell you. So what we're going to do, here's the idea. We have, gosh, it's dark. It's already dark. We have the generator and we have this truck. We're going to drive the generator to the gas station. We're going to hook up the generator to the gas station. And we're gonna fill up the truck with gasoline and our gas cans with gasoline. Okay. Then we're gonna walk the gas cans to another car that I have the key for, and that is in decent shape. We're gonna put the gas into that car. We're gonna drive that car to the gas station. We're gonna fill up that car as well, and then fill up our gas can. And then we're going to come back home, drive that car back home, and we're going to go to sleep. And we're going to wake up the next morning. Is that a tree in the middle of the road? Whoops. That probably needs to be chopped down. Yeah, this game is like rated M for mature audiences. So if you're a younger person, please use discretion in your best judgment whether or not this is appropriate for you. Okay? Talk to your parents. And then we're going to take that car. Oh, God. This is a bad idea coming out here at night. Every time a character dies in Project Zomboid, the person playing always says, this is a bad idea, and does it anyway. It's that car right there, that black car. I have the key to that. We're going to take that black car, not the truck, right? Because the truck can haul a bunch of stuff. We're going to take that black car and we're going to drive it into the police station. We're going to back up, hitting all the undead with the back of the car, and we're going to smash our way into the police station to get guns. Then we're going to use those guns to kill all the undead. We're going to kill every single one of them. Okay, just going to drive right up here. We're going to have a look, make sure there's no bad guys. Looks good. I don't remember the side that the gas tank is on, but that'll be okay. Okay. God, I'm so nervous. My guy wants some water. Where's the generator at? There it is. The generator takes like 500 million pounds to walk around with. Okay. Now hook it up. Perfect. Now we turn the generator on, we should be able to get gas. Take fuel. Put our gas can in our hand. Filling it up. Okay. Now that's one for the road. Come over here. Put that gas can in here. Alright, we're going to take the empty gas can, put it back in our hands. Or take fuel. All right. Now we're going to add. Oh, we can wash the vehicle. That's cool. We're going to add gasoline. He goes to the left-hand side. Okay. So we're going to take that gasoline can and we're going to put it in our backpack. We're going to walk to that black car and we're going to take the black car home tonight. Can I? Yeah, it says add gasoline. I just... Here, let me go over here to this. How close do I have to be here to make this work? Maybe I'll go around to this side. And I'll get... Ooh, do not hit the gas. Take the key out. Pop out. Add gasoline. Not to the gas can. Refuel from gas pump. Alright, hold on here. I think I... Refuel from gas pump. Okay, I think I'm a little bit too close. Maybe, oh, you know what? I wonder if the designers put the little white line there just to specifically say, like, hey. Alright, there we go. Okay. Refuel from gas pump. And... Wow. Look at that. That thing needed some gas. Okay. And we're going to turn that off. Alright, now we got to go. We're going to leave all that there. We have a gas can on us. We're going to go back to the rusty rifle, which is where that black Cadillac is. The only thing about that black Cadillac is I don't know... Uh-oh. Dang, there's one. I don't know if the battery is good to go on that black Cadillac or not. I have the machete out. I don't have anything in my hand. Primary. Okay. Here she comes. This is the worst way to attack with them coming up at you. That sound you heard, that lets you know that they're finally gone. If you don't hear that, they're still kicking. So that black Cadillac, oh, there's 3. I didn't see them when I came in. Like 3 for me is difficult, right? 3 is very difficult for me to do. I have trouble killing 3 at one time. Although, in the freaking rusty rifle... Okay, I see. You want some water. Got it. In the rusty rifle, for whatever reason, there was a room, like upstairs. They have like these little bunk rooms or something. In the rusty rifle, that building behind me there, for whatever reason, they had like 5 people in one of these little dinky rooms. And I had no idea why. I had no idea why so many people were in that one little dinky room. Okay. Okay, we're in. Key in. There we go. Perfect. And this is what we're going to use to attack the police station, or to push our way toward the police station. Because this car, it doesn't carry as much as the big truck does, and the big truck, when I investigated it last, was in great condition. Like everything was in high green, right? So, oh my gosh. So there's a lot more zombies out now. Like I don't remember the 3 that we saw at the Rusty Rifle. I'm like, cool, yeah, that makes sense. They probably came from the forest or something. But that little group you just saw there, like they shouldn't be there. That's the area that I found the shotgun in, and just I cleaned it. So that's an anomaly. I think how it's been explained to me, how much we have, about half a tank, cool. How it's been explained to me is that the zombies in this game, there's like a heat map, and they know where they ought to be. So in the middle of town, where there's a bunch of buildings, right? Like the heat map is the hottest. So all the zombies know that at the end of the day, they ought to be in the middle of town. But they also have like I don't like how the lights are on. I didn't turn the headlights off. Attention to detail. Attention to detail. I didn't turn the headlights off. That could have drained the battery. Yeah, if you don't think me walking into this house as nonchalantly as I just did, if you don't think that scares the crap out of me every time I do it, then then you don't know me. I was in one house just looting away. You know, I had forgot that that there were bad guys in here, and I opened the door. Or no, it was the warehouse. I was in the warehouse. I opened the door, and there was just a bad guy in there. Just a zombie in there. He wasn't making any noise, but he was right there in front of the door, and as soon as I opened it, he came out at me. That was scary. All right, let me take off the backpack. Place item. Right there. Thank you. And we do some burpees. I mean, we should eat some gummy worms first, right? But we'll do our exercises. And hopefully we'll try to get this guy to go to sleep. Hey, but that's 43 minutes, and that's the end of phase 1. I'm going to say goodbye to you, and we'll come back in the near future. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and if you have a moment, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.